one of the things we understand about posture is there's different aspects. There's muscles that pull the shoulders back, and there's also muscles like the lats that pull also, once they're back, they then pull the rib cage up, then creating a more level rib cage, which then creates a more aligned spine where it's able to stack one disc on top of the other the way that it was intended to. So back strength is important. We usually start with flexibility because most of the time it's flexibility that's pulling people forward. Not always. Sometimes it's gravity and they're very hyper flexible, but they still have bad posture. But more than 90% of the time, it's really inflexibility in the anterior muscles that are pulling you forward. So we start to work on the flexibility first, but in order for it to hold it and for your brain and the proprioception of your brain to work with your body, you also need the strength. So that way, when you start to have good posture, it just becomes part of your proprioception. You don't have to think about it. You just have good posture and have good alignment. And strength is a very important part of that. So there's a way to really recruit all the muscle groups of your back in one simple exercise. So what you do is you stand with your back against the wall. Where your feet are comparatively to the wall doesn't really matter so much. I'd say, but just for starters, I would say at least have them about 6 inches away, okay? And so what you'll do is, it's like if everybody's always seen a row. And so what you're gonna do is you start in a row and you bring your elbows back, almost like you're trying to touch your elbows together, okay? So back against the wall and in. And then you hold the squeeze that you have going here. You're basically pushing your elbows in and you're pushing them back. So all the muscle groups of the back are engaged at this point. And then you take your thumbs and then you force your thumbs into the wall, holding your elbows against the wall. 1. And so as you're coming back, you inhale. Once you engage the elbows on the wall, then you exhale. And you do as many as you can. So if you can only do 10, you do 10. If you can do 20, you do 20, and you do sets. And when you're done, as we talked about before, you hold the shoulders back, hold the squeeze, walk, let the body calibrate. Take a nice deep breath. And you should feel like your posture improved. Usually you feel it just from one set.